Hey guys, my name is Anthony. I've been in the lawn care service industry for over 13 years. I started a business from scratch and been very profitable and very successful with it. And I just wanted to share a few things about what I think it takes to get your business launched to a successful start. First thing, the most important thing is getting customers. You got to find a way to get those customers. There's advertising, there is door-to-door, passing out business cards. Hey, my name's Anthony, I'm in the lawn care business. Here's my card, call me if you need a price, to get your lawn service done. I offer this, and this. Whatever, but get your name out there, get your face out there, let people see you. And a silent salesman or a sign is a really good source of advertising, and it only costs you what it costs to have the sign built the first time. So keep that in mind, and you can move the sign from place to place. So if you get a customer in one town and you live in another town, move the sign, and so then you've got a little bit more exposure. Just put your business name and a phone number on the sign. It's just simple. One of those little corrugated signs. And but I have mine done professionally, and maybe it costs a little bit more. I don't write on there with a marker or anything like that. I want it to look really neat. Okay, getting customers. That's where you want to get started. The second part about getting customers is retaining customers. Now, this to me is the most important thing. If I get a customer, I want to keep that customer. And how do I keep that customer? I do not overprice my services. I do not. I do a superb job whenever I get there. I make a super impression on that customer the very first time that I get there. And I maintain that consistency throughout every single time that I go there. I want to meet and exceed their expectations every single time. I want to make each and every one of those businesses, churches, glad that they have me taking care of their lawn. And that's gonna get you a lot of business. The word of mouth aspect is very strong, because Mrs. Jones is going to tell all the little ladies that she hangs out with in the beauty shop about your lawn service. She's going to tell the people at her church. She's going to so you think about all the people that she can come in contact with that she could tell about her lawn service and how proud she is of that service. So that's going to be detrimental to you. Churches, businesses, those kind of things. You think about all the clients that a business has potentially, and if you're doing that business, it's basically free advertising, because people know that you're there taking care of that lawn at that particular location. Equipment. A lot of the new lawn service guys just coming on put more emphasis on buying equipment than they do getting customers. Get your customer base built, and then worry about the equipment. Because here's the way it's going to go. If you have so much business that you cannot do it with the equipment that you currently have, then it's time to purchase some new equipment and to upgrade a little bit. But if you can service everything you've got with the equipment that you've got, stick with what you've got until you cannot do it anymore. And that's the same thing with hiring help. A lot of people want to hire somebody right to start with, but getting started, you need to learn all the jobs, all the basics. You need to learn how long it's going to take you to edge, weed eat, mow, blow. And you need to get absolutely superb at doing all those things yourself, so that when you do hire somebody, you should know how long it's going to take Johnny to weed eat, how long it's going to take him to edge, how long it's going to take him to blow off the sidewalks. You want to know if Johnny's goofing off or if Johnny's really giving you what you're paying him for. So that's something to consider. Learn all the jobs and be proficient at them, very much so yourself. Okay. Learn how to bid. Learn how to bid on government type jobs. Learn how to bid on private businesses. That's going to give you a foot in the door, you know, to really launching a successful business. Get bid. You know, you may be the highest bid, you may be the lowest bid, but get out there and put a bid in and see what happens. You know, they might require some things that you might not have, and if that throws you out of the bid, don't worry about it, but you'll know, you'll learn, and that's my point. Learn what you need to do to put bids in. Some of them require different things, so learn what you need to do. Get a pesticide license. I think that's important, and I've had a pesticide license ever since about the first year or so that I started. And the reason that I got a pesticide license was I didn't want to get caught spraying chemicals and get some ridiculous fine that I couldn't afford to pay when all I had to do was just go get a license. That puts you ahead of your competitors. You get a very in-depth knowledge about how to mix and spray chemicals. You know how to do it safely, effectively, efficiently, and you're environmentally friendly with everything that you do, and you do it in a safe manner. And when you can project that message to your customer, you're going to absolutely tell them that I know what I'm doing. When you got a license, you don't really have to tell somebody I know what I'm doing. Here's my pesticide applicator's license right here. So you know, they know that you know what you're doing because you got the license. Okay, insurance. Some basic insurance I think that you need to start with. You don't have to overload yourself with insurance, but I think one of the things you need is a basic liability insurance. That will help you to, if you have any kind of accident, if you break a window or something like that, throw a rock into something, whatever, that's going to cover you for those type things. And those policies are not that expensive, but if you do any bids on anything, they're going to require you to have a liability insurance, and you're going to have to provide them with a copy of it. And the insurance companies will give you that information to provide for the bids when you put them in. You basically put them in with the bid when you put in a bid. So that's, you know, getting started. Basic information that I think you need to get started with a lawn care service. I put out a lot of information, and hopefully it's not too much to digest for some of you guys who are just getting cranked up here. So anyway, hope it was helpful, and I think we're going to do a lot more information on the lawn care service, because that's how I got my start, and I want to teach you guys some things that I think will be very beneficial to you in the future.